Alright guys, it's been a while. I got Willie way back there and crew. The last time I tried to do old Chico with all these guys, it was a long time, right? So I did individuals. Alright, good boy. Did individuals, he's really good with Waylon and crew. He did good. Willie and crew, he did good job. He initially did really good with Waylon too. They had individual time, and then when I did all three of them together, went kind of sideways with Waylon. Good boy. Good job, crew. Settle down. Do that crap. Good. Good job, crew. So this is good. He's excited, but it's good body language. All right. So let's see what happens. Ideally, we'd be able to walk around, and really and truly, they don't need to really interact. Right? This in itself is good. He's been having some good sort of desensitizing inside. Good boy. Right? You're okay. Right. So good. That's good, right? This is all play. Oh, we're gonna push it. Might not be smart, but we're going to. Because I see a lot of good, right? Okay. What's out of the way? We're gonna do this. We're gonna get Willie off. All right. All right. Good. Ow. God dang long line. Here, come here. Man, I need other hands. Here, come here. Over here. Good boy, Willie. Stay right there. Here, stay right there. Go find him. Look, give me space. Crew, come here. Settle down. Oh! Watch yourself. Shit, now we're stuck in the long line. Right, so generally it's black dogs he's had a problem with. Ah! It's just wrestle, but I worry about him. I probably should have let it go. It was all good. But there's a controlling. Hey, crew, let it alone. He's got to pee. There's a controlling the arousal level with someone you know has attacked other dogs before. Right? Maybe I'm overly cautious with it, but I don't want him practicing it. Right? He's done it 3 times with me, and he's done it before at the other place. And the other place it became a habit. That's why I didn't bring Waylon. Go ahead, buddy. Crew, quit eating mud. Right? So it's good. That was all good. I was probably overly cautious when they started the wrestle, um, because you know we don't breaking up a dogfight when you're by yourself is not fun. And it would be this guy grabbing onto him. I don't think he would do anything. He does correct back, but doesn't really do anything. Oh, good job, Chico. Good boy, Willie. Okay, now Willie's in his butt. He's in Willie's butt. I'm trying to stay. I want to keep his long line loose, but I have to stay. I want to stay close enough to prevent anything, even though I don't see anything. He's really weird. Oh, so I want to keep his long line loose, but I want to be close enough to prevent anything uh, as fast as possible, right? So this one thing I'm not real good at is uh, sucking in the long line when we're doing recalls. But in here, I have to make sure I'm really good. Good boys. So now what I want to do is probably just walk them. Good boy. Oh. So now, let's see. All right. Hey, let's put you back on your line. I'm gonna do Waylon, Willie. I'm gonna do Willie and Crew on the right. This guy on the left. So I'm not gonna allow another play, even though that was really good. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna walk together. We're just gonna walk together around here. Now this is ideal to do first, right? But it's so in my situation, it's much harder to do this first because I'm gonna have to do a lot of correcting with him, which can cause frustration and friction, right? Whereas they got a little bit of run out, now I can walk them together really nicely, right? So if I would have done this initially, I'd be fighting these guys, I'd be fighting this guy, right? Willie, settle down. Take it right. Right? So short sessions are good, right? I don't know how much time it was. I usually have music in my pocket so I can tell how much time it's been. But say you have this dog has problems with other dogs, right? Or he's picky, right? This is the ideal thing to do to meet the other dogs. However, life is not ideal. My situation's not ideal. I'm all by myself, so I have to adjust things and hope the dogs work it out. Well, not hope they work it out. You know what I mean? But so say this is Noel and the dog in Utah, right? So if you don't know, Noel and another dog got adopted together. They moved to Utah, and they had problems. This is this, and then they had trainers come out. One trainer came out and just started doing side submits from the start with both dogs, and it's like they were only there for 2 days. They had a problem the first day. The trainer came out and started doing side submits with both of them, you know. And it's like, dude, all they had to do was adjust. It was a little too much, too fast, I think, right? And so what they could have done is walk the dogs together like this, and you put them up. You walk them together, you put them up, right? Now that's when you have two people. I don't have two people, right? So it's much harder for me to walk the dogs and put them up because the whole way I'm going to be fighting with them, and that could cause friction with the dogs, or at least frustration in the proximity of the other dog, not necessarily with the other dog, like some people say. But this is good stuff, right? They played together a little bit. I got a little in my uh, emotions and a little bit uh, in my head, right? So you hear all the stuff they say. Well, if it happens 3, 4, 5 times, that's a habit, right? So this guy had attacked in quotes, 3 dogs. One of them was Waylon, one of them was Dixon, one of them was a little puppy, right? And in different situations. One was in this situation. One, I was playing with him, and so he should have been so focused on me, he didn't go to the other dog, but he did. That was the one that really kind of freaked me out, got me in my head, right? I'm gonna keep them away from him while he's on the ground. Nope. So the reason he went after Waylon is Waylon went into a prone position, right? He went into a down, and then that initiated his prey drive, and he went and attacked him. Right? And it wasn't just a jump on; it was he grabbed on his neck, grabbed on his neck, not biting, but he had his mouth all around his dude. Leave people alone when they're on the ground. Uh, but then he started this, like shoving his head in the ground, and he did that with all 3 dogs. So that's why I got worried about the creating a habit with me, right? It's maybe too much information rolling around in my head. Whereas if I had never heard that, I probably would have went right back to it. All right, all right, guys, let's go. So I'm gonna do one more round, then we're gonna pick up the phone, and we're gonna go in and call it a day. All right, for these guys. And then maybe more time with seeing so many more dogs going through the kitchen has helped him too, because he calmed down with that. Here, sit. Willie, sit. I don't want you guys to move.